Ooh. Hey guys. So I'm here to talk about Star Mew. I just finished watching the episode literally like 5 seconds ago. it's not really much for me to talk about, so I'm just gonna paraphrase a lot of things and I'm kinda not feeling I don't feel I'm not sick or anything, but I'm kinda like how you feel like you don't wanna do something but you might as well do it just to get it out the way. Not that it has nothing to do with the show, it's just me. Okay, so basically, the episode starts off with Nayuki and Hashitoni, the grand old good morning. And besides, I'm looking at my phone, I wrote the notes. It's barely anything because there really wasn't much to talk about. No, Nayuki's basically being like a mother, like, how you wake up a child and it's like, get up. Because Hashitoni has to do cleaning duty. I guess, a lot of people in the school has to do cleanup duty. Um, Let me see if I can remember. Okay, so he forgets his lunchbox, and then this one scene where Nayuki, the bento, which is lunch in Japanese, it fell on the ground, and then he says to Hashitoni, but Hashitoni is already, he's already gone. So he's like, you forgot your lunch, and then you hear Tagenshi saying stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. If you're a boys love, I guess, okay, I'll just, if you're a Fujoshi, I ain't gonna lie, my mind kind of went there. I mean, I'm not saying that, because, don't sit, if you watch the episode, don't act like your hit mind didn't go there either. So, the part I want to talk about is they did a flashback to when Tagenshi was basically talking to their current teacher, the person who's Atori. Basically, like Hashitoni needs to be off the team and all that. And I'm just looking like, okay, you're being an ass as usual. But we will talk about how Tagenshi changed me a little bit towards this episode. So yeah, he was like, blah blah blah. You need to get him off the team because he's an amateur. And then Atori was basically like, no, yes, he may not be the best, but we're not kicking anyone. You can't change any members. I said, in your face. And then why in the classroom, Tagenshi walks in the classroom and then, everybody's staring at him. I was up here looking like, okay, how long are you going to stare? Get back to the conversation. And then Tagenshi drops his case. Okay, so before I say that, sits down, usually like when you go to class, you sit down, get your reading or whatever. And then Hashitoni comes and says, hey, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, Tagenshi, like, the pencil bag you have in school, it drops on the floor. And then he was like, pick it up. And I'm just looking like, you better not pick that shit up. And I was like, thank you, Hashitoni. He said, like, look, I may not be good enough, but I am not an assistant. I said, that's some shit I would say. I'd be like, and that's the one thing I'm still like, I'm like, I don't appreciate how you talking down to, like, that's the part that I don't like. At least in this episode, like, I hate that he's like always, he just loves to say bore a lot. Bullshit. I just don't understand, like, why. I'm just like, you're just being narcissistic and conceited. And then we see Kuga talking to someone from a different team, basically saying that Otori brings people who are not up to par in the group, something like that. And Kaito just be everywhere when he's hearing conversations. I would like to see what his background is. I want to know more about Kataro. Uh, Kataro. Girl, my mind's all over the place with these names. Um, let's get to the part where I really had a different outlook of uh Tagenchi. So Hashitoni comes to Hitaru's room. Trust me, it's not gonna be 12 minutes like it was last time. I'm gonna hurry up and finish this because I just want to get this out the way. They have a conversation, and oh yeah, I forgot. Tagenchi told Hashitoni that since you know you're not good enough, why don't you quit the group? And he told him like, like I'll think about it. And I was looking at him like, no. But then they have a conversation, and then out of nowhere, this cat comes out of nowhere, Tavion. And then, as you can see, that is, TK, Tagenchi's, pet. And then he runs away, and then I'm just like, oh, if you ever dealt with a pet running away, it's kind of saddening. So then they go around the school looking for Tagenchi. Tagenchi has had two musical breakouts this episode, and I'm just like, as usual, I'm not used to it. I'm just kind of like, I can't, I'm trying to deal, I'm kind of used to it by episode 3, but I'm still kind of like, okay. So they go searching, music breaks out, okay. And then when he comes back, that's when my heart softened for him, because I was like, okay, so you're not really just a conceited actor, okay? You have emotions for your favorite pet, and it kind of warmed my heart. And then Tavion, out of nowhere, you just found. It was like, okay. And then another thing that I found cute was that I love the fact that Hashitoni was basically like apologizing, and then you get a glimpse of like difference in Tagenchi's face, like actually not arrogance and not conceited. He actually is looking softer and nicer. And basically they have a conversation, and then Hashitoni, for a funny moment, basically just explains why he doesn't like cats, because there was this decoration that looked creepy. It was a funny moment, and basically Tagenchi's gonna help Hashitoni out with his dance practice. So that's pretty much it. So far, okay. I'm ready to see what next week is about, and that's it for now. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.